Hello everybody, it's Reintroduction. Today, I am either introducing or reintroducing a game idea that I came up with. Not I really came up with, but I kind of expanded on a while back when Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 was dropping, or it was announced. And it's basically a much more better punch time explosion, was the Cartoon Network smash like kind of game that wasn't that great. So I went out of my way and I put together a roster and something that will look similar to maybe like a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl roster. Like I added a few like fan favorites, but also like a few wacky ones. And yeah, I did that video like a long time ago. But I mean, it was supposed to be more to it. Maybe some DLC, quotation marks, or I planned on like expanding the actual roster. And I did exactly that, but it got a little silly towards the end, so that's where I, took a hiatus or whatnot, and then I stopped making content. Now I'm back, not only to tell you that, one, our roster kind of updated with 2 more characters, but that I want to, introduce or reintroduce the idea back out because it's a pretty solid idea, and I think the cast or the roster is actually pretty good. But I also want to, showcase them in I don't want to say a better way, but I guess just showcase them again, to be honest. And of course, showcase the 2 new characters I added, and some other, shit for it. So just take a look. Phew, that was a lot in store. Yeah, my personal favorite additions gotta be number 3, IR Baboon. A little bias pick in there is Wharton Gregory. I just love Over the Garden Wall. Hey, Ed and Eddie's always a good choice. Yeah, you had to get the big OG characters. I mean, Mordecai's ain't there, but he's just a simp anyways. We aren't missing him at all. Hey, Ben 10, Jack, Samurai Jack, good picks. Hey, Mandy's a wild card in there. I think she makes great for the cast for like the first roster. Yeah, underrated picks. I mean, Weasel. Who the hell watches I Am Weasel? Am I right? I still need to watch that. Hey, OGs, man. Remember Dexter's Lab? Dexter's in there. Dexter's in there. Who else is in there again? Craig of the Creek. Hey, he's very. I don't know. I was gonna say nostalgia, but he's very well versed for the modern era. Let's say that. Definitely a modern pick. Out of all the Powerpuff Girls, I chose Bubbles because I think maybe Bubbles has more of a. I don't even know how to say it. I guess she's more known than as the most. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Threw the bears in there. Why not? Ain't nothing wrong with We Bear Bears. Courage. Come on now. Join Dexter as an OG GOAT. And I think that was everyone. You know, Peppermint Butler and Nicole are like the wild card picks for the other big three franchises, or you know, Maze Runner, Gumball, and Adventure Time. And I thought they could definitely plot real moves. Did y'all hear that? Oh yeah. The two newcomers that I added. Let me get that. Hold on. Let me. The two new characters that will be added to the roster are Amethyst and Peridot.
I wanted that award.
How was that? Oh yeah. Show the graphics. That's right, though. Amethyst and Peridot are your two new Steven Universe reps joining the first roster. And you may be asking, why did you add Amethyst and Peridot? Well, I thought there was, I double checked the logos, the logos for the series, and it ended up being 15 overall. And I thought, man, I don't want to keep it as an odd number. I want to give it one more series to make 16 logos and round my cast out to about 20. And I thought, Steven Universe is popular for what it is, even though I'm not really the craziest fan. But hey, it's got fans. And of course, I was looking through the roster. Or not the roster. I was thinking of characters. You could do the simple characters. Multiverses went with Garnet. I could go for Pearl. The Multiverses went with Steven and Garnet. But I thought a little outside the box, and Amethyst is a personal favorite of mine, and I've always been a bit more interested in how she fought. And Peridot is kind of supposed to be a wild card, wacky pick, but she's also kind of good for like being a character you can just add in a fighting game. So I chose Amethyst and Peridot, and I don't see what's wrong with it. I came up with this like right as I finished the OG videos. I was like, I really need to put this together. I feel like I need to add two more characters, and then I chose Amethyst and Peridot. And let me also put up something else on the screen. Here's the roster in the Super Smash Bros. Roster maker with the grid. We have Gumball, Darwin, Rigby, Finn and Jake, Dexter, Courage on top, Nicole, and then Eddie, Ben 10, Jack, and Bubbles in the second row, Mandy, Amethyst number 3, Weasel and Craig in the third row, and then Bears, Peridot, Peppermint Butler, Ira Baboon, and Wharton Gregory to finish off the bottom row. And here's the old canvas with the logos and Cartoon Network logo into the new canvas with the logos. Sorry, Cartoon Network logo. And that's it for today's video. I actually really enjoyed making this video. Even the parts there I was struggling, and it actually took a few days to complete it. And even looking for the clips and audio that I needed, it was pretty fun for how I was doing all this. What I can say for this, I guess, project is I can continue to keep adding the people to the roster, making the quote-unquote DLC, or, I haven't even come up with a name for it in general, so maybe we can end up doing that, and I can make a Melee-esque kind of roster. But right now, I think where I'm leaving it off. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. I'm going to continue all that type of stuff. And as long as we can find something to say, maybe somebody can take it away, but I'll be heading
Right
out.
on. I am gonna hit a homer today. Hey, who's that handsome guy? Hello, 911 emergency. There's a handsome guy in my house. Oh, wait a second, cancel that. It's only me. Oh, you drive me wild.